me down again.
We've arrived. We're in the town that many call the R&B capital of the world. But there's also country stars, rock stars, and pop stars that call this place home. Listen to this playlist. We got Ludacris, Outkast, TLC, The Black Crowes, Usher, John Mayer, and Ray Charles. And get this town's airport is the busiest airport in the world, hosting more than 100 million travelers every year. But even with its size, this town is the most heavily forested urban area in the country, with over 50% of the town covered in forest. Now that's pretty cool. Gosh, I'm getting excited just talking about it. I can't wait to experience the energy, the culture, the diversity, and the vibrant scene here. Where in the world is DNL? Welcome to Atlanta, Georgia. Hot Atlanta, baby. Let's go take a listen and take a look. So we're down at Little Five Points, described as one of Atlanta's hippest neighborhoods, just northeast of downtown. Now, in Arlington, we saw the Bishop Arts District. Little Five Points is a lot like that, but only with a hip-hop, rock, and R&B feel. You're gonna find vintage clothing shops, record shops, and cool, unique gift shops. But if shopping isn't your thing, jump into one of these dive bars or burger joints, or get that tattoo you've always wanted. So if hip-hop has had any influence on your life, then you know Outkast. How cool is this? We're standing in front of the Dungeon, a home just southeast of downtown Atlanta. In the basement of this home is where Big Boy and Andre 3000 recorded their first hit, Players Ball. Now, there are homes and studios like this all over Atlanta. You hear that? That's the next big hit. So where in the world wouldn't be the same if we didn't have some delicious eats? And today I am fired up. We haven't profiled pizza yet, and we've got a good one today. We're at Antico Pizza in the Little Italy district of Atlanta. Locals say this is the most delicious pie in the city. Let's go give it a taste. Margarita, and then the meatball, the lasagna. Lasagna, yeah. Champ, 2014, but still.
Beautiful.
Whole pie just to myself. Let's go. Whew. Next stop, Villa Rica. Can't wait to see Christy and her team. We're gonna make a quick pit stop, get a gift for the big event tomorrow. So we're really excited today to be here in the town of Carrollton, Georgia. But most importantly, what we're really excited about is to spend some time with Christy Mendick. Christy, thanks for having us.
Thank you for coming, guys. I'm so excited to have you down here.
Yeah, we are just over the moon excited. And I want to hear a little bit about you today. You've had some success recently, and I'm excited to talk about that.
Awesome.
You want to walk?
Absolutely.
So, Christy, tell me a little bit about your journey. I know you've been doing this for a while. You've been in the trucking and logistics space for a while. Tell me a little bit about that journey.
Well, my journey started, I'm from a family of entrepreneurs, graduated college here in West Georgia, didn't really know what I was gonna do with my life, and I took the first job I found in the want ads, at a small trucking company. I went in there knowing nothing. I kind of learned the business and it's like, you know what, I can do this myself.
Yeah.
So ended up calling one of my clients, telling her I was thinking about doing something different. And the first, you know, you need to come into the brokerage side. I'm like, what do you mean? And had a quick conversation about what she was doing. I was on the trucking side, but she started teaching me more about the brokerage side and what opportunities there were and this and that. So the first month I jumped in and the rest is history. So,
Right on. And how long ago was this?
my early 20s, so probably about 20 years ago.
Well, that's really
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah, so.
Well, one thing that I love about you and love about really you being part of DNL is we have a lot of successful females.
Yes.
That's really cool.
Yeah.
Tell me what that means to you. I know you're very proud of the success you've had. Tell me what,
Yeah.
you know, being a female in the logistics space, what that means to you.
I've always been really proud to be an entrepreneur and to be in the logistics transportation industry for my daughters mainly. You know, I wanted the girls to see a strong mom and that whatever they put their minds to, they could do it. That whatever barriers there were, they could overcome them. It's nothing for me to sit down at a table with 10 men and be able to hold my own and never really, you know, occur to me that I shouldn't be there because I was a woman. I've never been treated any different. I love the way that you guys just open your arms and say, yeah, come on, let's do it. So.
Well, and we love that too. And I know, like as we mentioned, you've had a lot of success. Some of it's been somewhat recently, but it's been a long path to get there.
Right.
And it's a heck of a future ahead of you.
Yeah.
But tell me a little bit about that success. What do you attribute that to?
Well,
what challenges does that present?
You know, a lot of it was timing, Brian, and also having the right partners. I was able to raise my children almost as a stay-at-home mom, but to be able to be able to work and provide for them and then have the flexibility with my schedule to go on field trips or parent-teacher conferences or things like that. And it wasn't always easy, but I knew one day that I wanted to do something more. So the timing was right. My kids were getting older. My youngest daughter just graduated high school. And the opportunity to grow just kind of presented itself. And here we are.
So, Christy, as you know, with success, a lot of success has a team behind it. And I know I got to meet many of them today.
Yes.
I know you have built a great team around you, which is really special. Tell me a little bit about your team. I know they mean a lot to you and how you've built such a good team.
Well, you know, a little background, Brian. I know you know this about me, but I actually have brought many family members and friends and even past clients into this world. So for years and years and years, I trained folks how to do this and how to be a successful freight broker and never made any money off of it and never really used that to my advantage. It was just one of those things that I felt like God blessed me with this amazing, incredible opportunity, and there was enough freight in the world for everybody to capitalize on it, so why not share that?
Right.
So that was kind of the thinking of it, and I just, you know, with the team, every person that's on my team now, they've trusted me with their lives.
Well, and I can tell they really like you a lot.
Yeah.
Which
and
is
it's
cool
not
to see.
just about like I want them to trust me and know that I really, truly do have their best interest at heart. They may not be an independent agent with DNL, but I want them to love DNL as much as I do, rely on DNL as much as I do, trust DNL as much as I do, and they do.
Well, let me ask you this, because I get asked this question a lot about folks that are wanting to grow their brokerage business, and they're trying to build it out with team members. What would you tell somebody that's evaluating, you know, should I do this, and how do I approach this? What's the best way to do this?
You know, it's interesting you say that because when we were on the trip in Miami, it was one of the things I got approached quite a bit about by the other agents is how do I go to this level or how do I go to this growth? And trust, it's all about trust. If you treat people kind and you tell them, you know, you do what you say you're gonna do, just take the leap is all I can say. It's just kind of jump in, trust somebody. If you believe in yourself, you can give this knowledge to other folks and you have to trust them that they're gonna do the right thing. And I mean, to me, it was important because I needed a quality of life. I needed a family. I needed time with my husband. I needed to travel, you know, different things, and I couldn't do that as a one-man show.
And one thing that I've noticed in your office, and I believe this is true for successful offices, is there's a mutual level of respect.
Yes.
The team members in your office, they respect you, but one thing I love is you respect them as well.
Oh, yeah.
So when you have that mutual respect among differing levels of an organization, it can really thrive, and I see that in your office.
Yeah. You know, all the things that I did for all those years, I want better life for these folks. So,
and I can see that.
Yeah. And I mean, our culture's good. We laugh a lot. We try to spend time together outside of work. I mean, to be honest, a lot of that I learned from you and watching D&L and the way that you guys treat your employees and your team members. I mean,
well, thank you.
And since we started, that was one of the things is we're family, we're family, we're family, and I still believe that.
What do you like about what you do?
There's a lot of things. I love the challenge. That's probably the number one thing for me, the challenge. I mean, we almost get you get addicted to solving a problem for somebody. We love the interactions I have with my clients and my customers. Just the hustle. I love the hustle. I mean, it's fun. It's a lot of fun.
Well, and one of the things you and I talked about earlier is, and it's one of the things I like about this job, is you show up to work every day, you really never know what's coming.
No.
You really never know what's coming. How do you tackle that challenge? Because it can, not knowing what, I know, not knowing what's coming, that can be stressful. How do you tackle that for yourself and for your team so that they can see you, holding it together?
You know, as we've brought new folks on, that has been a struggle. Like we've had folks that, they take it so personal and they almost get sick over it if something doesn't go right. And I'm just like, look, we're not transporting hearts and lungs here. We're transporting, building materials and retail goods and things like that. No matter what, there is a solution to this every single day.
That's awesome.
So we just, we don't, sometimes we get stressed and we scream and cuss and, rant and rave, but I've been doing it a long time and we can figure it out.
Yeah.
Always figure it out.
So one thing, Christy, that you've done with your office is you've branded your own company, which we really promote, we encourage. We want you to be an entrepreneur and build your company. Tell me a little bit about that, your branding, and how that has helped you.
So, this past year with our expansion, we came up with a name and a brand that we wanted to start promoting, which was between myself and my partner. We wanted to be able to put out marketing materials, have that name recognition with some of our clients. As you know, our name in this industry is so important. Our customers are really reliant on the person behind the name and the brand. So it just made more sense to us, especially with the growth, to kind of brand out a little bit. You walk in the offices, you see that brand name on the front door. We are, of course, DLTransport at the core and the heart of the business and rely on that reputation so much. But in building the entrepreneurial business that we wanted to, that brand of SFC has been able to be flourished upon with your partnership.
Absolutely. Well, I am really proud of you. I know you're proud of yourself and what you've done and your team. What does the future look like for Christy Mendick and your team?
We keep saying it, and I mean, I truly believe that the best is yet to come. I think the possibilities are endless. We're on a really big growth pattern, and I'm so proud of that. The sky's the limit for us right now.
That's awesome.
And partnered with you guys. I want to put that out there, that the fact that you've been able to support me when I was a smaller agent, when I was working at home, and to this level, it speaks volumes for the commitment that you guys have had to me.
Well, we love having you part of the family. I'm so proud of you, as I mentioned, and we're just thrilled to see what the future holds. Christy, thanks so much.
Thank you, Brian. This has been awesome. Had a great day.
Whew, what a morning. It's day 2. We are fired up. Today we get to celebrate Christy and her team with the Chamber of Commerce ribbon cutting ceremony. The whole town is coming out, the mayor, friends, family. What better way to celebrate this great day than a bottle of bubbly that we got for Christy and her team? Let's go take it up and say hello. Hey there.
Hi.
So happy for the big day. We brought a bottle of bubbly for you guys to celebrate.
Thank you. Awesome. Let's crack it open.
Anytime I hear of a business that's growing and doing great, I just celebrate. Entrepreneurs are the ones that put their neck out on the line, take the risk, knowing that they can lose everything if they aren't successful.
We look forward to working with you at Carroll tomorrow and helping you be as successful and go as far as you want to take this company. So
Absolutely.
we just really look forward to it and congratulations on this special day.
Thank you very much.
Ready? 1, 2, 3.
What a trip. We almost got a tattoo at Little 5 Points. We got a rap history lesson at the Dungeon. And we ate some delicious pizza at Antico. But most importantly, we got to hang out with Christy Mendick and her incredible team. There really is something to be said about Southern hospitality. We'll see you next time on Where in the World is D&L.